Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. Now here's Chandler. Tries again. Hickson with the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Stuckey kicks to Buddington. And it's Denver with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Nelson against Stuckey. For the three, Chandler. Here's Hickson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And Hickson drops them both. And here's Buddington. Stuckey into the lane. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Jameer Nelson is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And there's Hickson. And it's Laverne in at the 4. Now here's Ellis. Following the shot by Jameer Nelson. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ellis.
Well, some of the faces changed both on the floor and on the sideline for Denver last year, but they were still able to get up and down the floor for a lot of points.
They get it again. And here are the Pacers now. Ellis left side. Hill a screen on Nelson. Ellis the pass to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Denver, Clark, they weren't quite as reliant on their fast break scoring, but it was still up there, as you said.
Yeah, they were able to mix it up a bit, but still found themselves in the top 10 in the league in fast break scoring. I think they're best when they run.
And the Pacers with possession here after the Nuggets pick up 2. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Nuggets trail. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Here's Turner. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's George. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, for Paul George, a big leap forward last season, upped his scoring dramatically, and now in his 5th season. If he's not quite a superstar yet, that seems to be his trajectory.
And for Paul George, one of the things I really like is the way he goes about getting his points. I mean, not just on the perimeter or facing up, which he's very good at, but PG also is doing a better job of making dive cuts, posting up now, really using his size and athleticism to score around the rim. And he's actually mastered a pretty potent turnaround jump shot over smaller defenders.
Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for George.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
The Nuggets trail by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Nurkic. Shot's good. And guys, remember, Paul George played center in high school. It wasn't until college, Steve, that he transitioned to the perimeter.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And they get it back. And Nurkic gets it to go. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. The drive by Hill, 11 feet away. Rebound by Nurkic. The Nuggets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And it's Foy missing. The Pacers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Mahinmi kicks to Hill. High post try. a big high bouncing goes in. Hill's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And a tight game here. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
You look at what Hill has done so far. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
We've got Hill. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner, and it's center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Nurkic the best to Gallinari. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Indiana leading.
Nurkic out of Bosnia, an old school big man, size, strength, soft hands. He knows his way around the basket area. He put up some impressive numbers in the Adriatic League. Now trying to make the adjustment to the speed and quickness of the NBA game.
Hill dishes to Ellis. On the wing, George. And he gets it to go. George has got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers. Gallinari in the corner. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Clark Nurkic, 6'11", almost 300 pounds. Size runs in his family. His father is a police officer in Bosnia. He's 2 inches tall and outweighs him by 100 pounds.
Was that?
I'm not making this up. This is true stuff.
So he's 4 bills then.
Oh, he's a big man. You do not want to run into him or break the law in Bosnia.
Really big. I mean, obviously, I don't know how quick he is at that size, but he is tough, and he'll be hard to move. So I think he's got a place in the league. You know, you look at how this Denver team is put together. A lot of athleticism across the board, but it seemed as though they were struggling to find a clear direction as a group.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, guys, what you said about Denver last season, you can have all the athleticism you want, but it doesn't matter if you can't get it to work together.
Well, and they would share the ball well. It was just they would play a little bit wild at times. That would get them into trouble. Turnovers, mistakes. I think for this club, it's all about finding the right balance. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
And it's Hill penetrating. Corner shot, and it's blocked by Chandler. And pushing it up. Here's Denver, and here they go. And it's sent back by George. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ellis. Here's Turner. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. It's stolen by Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Good on the three-point shot. Ellis has got 9 points.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
And Turner with the block. The drive by Ellis. Outside Hill. From beyond the arc. No luck. And it's Denver the other way.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Hill's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Nelson. Wide open look. Here's Hickson. And George with the block. With 1 on the clock. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we just finished the third quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Gallinari. Hickson is out there with Laverne. Then it's Jameer Nelson, and it's Harris in at the 2 guard. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Hill. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 16 points for Hill.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, free points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
Hill pulls it in.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Norkic checked in for Hickson. Kenneth Faried comes in for Laverne. Andy Foy's checked in for Harris. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Jameer Nelson.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shake and Bake, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Shoots from the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And Turner throws it down. Absolutely plugged. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And it's Hill penetrating. Stolen by Faried. One-on-one fast break. And it's Foy missing.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Nuggets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Back to Gallinari. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time. George having a fantastic game. He's got 8 points and 2 blocks.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kicks the 4 to tie it up. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Big bucket. They got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Shake and Bake. And Turner with the block. The feed to Ellis. It's back to Hill. And an intentional foul right there.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Shooting for Indiana, George Hill.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Denver calls timeout. They're losing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.